For the full page flap, you'll need to cut a piece of card to 6 3/4 by 6 1/4. You want to score this piece at a 1/2 inch, fold and crease that hinge, and then with your page binding facing the left, you want to adhere this piece to the bottom of your base page. For your first magnet placement, you want to poke a hole 1 inch from the top center of the full page flap. Circle the hole on the base page and on the inside of the full page flap. For the quad photo mat, you'll need a piece of card measuring 8 1/4 by 5 5/8. You want to score it at a 1/2 inch and 4 3/8. You're going to accordion fold the hinge backwards and the photo mat forward. Take your quad photo mat and position it diagonally on your full page flap. You want the top right and the bottom right corners to be touching the edges of your full page flap. Next, you're going to trace the quad photo mats onto the full page flap. For your second magnet placement, with a sharp tool, you're going to poke a hole 1 inch from the right center edge of your quad photo mat. You're going to circle the holes on the inside and then temporarily attach this quad photo mat to the full page flap. The next step is a small booklet, which measures 5 inches by 3 1/4 inches. Then you're going to score it at 2 1/2 inches. Take the small booklet and position it diagonally. With something sharp, you're going to poke a hole through the small booklet down to the full page flap, making sure that you have enough room on the small booklet to place a magnet and still have your deco paper covering it. You're going to circle the hole on the inside of the first flap and on the back side of the small booklet and of the full page flap. For your decorative paper placement, you're going to need a piece 6 by 6 inches. Put this onto your full page flap and then temporarily attach it. With your hinge facing right, reposition your quad photo mat onto the full page flap. You should be able to see your traced lines from earlier to help you line it up. Once that's complete, you want to trace the right edge of your quad photo mat onto your deco paper. Go ahead and remove the deco paper and then cut out your traced line. You should have 2 pieces, a small triangular piece and the remaining larger piece of deco paper. You're going to glue the small triangle back into its original place. First, you want to take your larger piece of deco paper, position it back onto the full page flap, and then trace the corners of it to make repositioning it later easier. Then you can go ahead and attach your smaller triangle. Once the small piece is adhered, you're going to run score tape over the hinge of your quad photo mats, and then you're going to reposition it in your trace marks and adhere your hinge. Open up the quad photo mats and you'll see your circled hole. Run score tape over the circled hole and attach your first magnet. Run score tape over the magnet and then you can adhere the larger piece of deco paper. The deco paper for your photo mats measures 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. Go ahead and cover the last photo mat. Open the quad photo mat exposing the inside. You're going to score tape over the first circled hole. You're going to attach magnet 1 to it, score tape over your magnet, and then you can attach your deco paper over it. You're going to attach magnet 2 to magnet 1. You're going to score tape the hole on the opposite photomat. Close that photomat over the score tape and magnet 2 will be stuck to the score tape. Go ahead and cover that inside photomat with deco paper. For your brad placement, take your last photomat and mark where you want to place your brad, and then punch that hole. Insert your brad and open the prongs up on the back of this piece. Once that's complete, you can adhere your deco paper to the top of your quad photomats. Take your small booklet and run score tape over the circled hole on the back of it. Attach your first magnet, but before you do, you want to make sure your magnets attach and don't repel. Cover that with deco paper, and then you can go ahead and cover the inside piece. Cover the second hole with score tape. Attach magnet 2 to magnet 1. Close and open the small booklet flap, and magnet 2 will be stuck to the score tape. You can go ahead and cover the rest of your small booklet, and then you can attach it to your full page flap. Open your full page flap, run score tape over the base page circled hole. Attach magnet 1 to it, and then you can go ahead and cover this page with deco paper. Attach magnet 2 to magnet 1. Run score tape over the full page flap where the circled hole is. Close this flap over the magnet and then reopen it, and magnet 2 will be stuck to the score tape. You can cover the inside of the full page flap with deco paper, and page 5 is complete.